First, determine if a common monomial factor or greatest common monomial factor exists. Factor trees may be used to find the GCF of difficult numbers. Be aware of opposites. So example is A minus B and B minus A. So these two may be the same if we factor out -1 to any of the following expressions. So now, here are some examples that will show you how are we going to determine the factor using common monomial factors. Steps in factoring. First step, find the greatest common monomial factor or GCMF. Second step, divide the polynomial by GCMF. And lastly, third step, write in factored form. Okay, so sa unang example natin, factor natin yung 3x minus 12. So, first step is find the GCMF. Dito, 3 and 12 lang yung hahanapan natin kasi yun lang yung common sa kanilang dalawa. Yung x kasi walang kasamang x yung 12. So, let's have the factor of 3. We have 3 times 1. And for 12, we have 3 times 4. So, ang common sa kanilang dalawa dito is yung factor na 3. And for our second step, we divide the polynomial by the GCMF. So, we have the first term, 3x. So, i-divide natin sa 3 dahil yun ang GCMF niya. So, if we cancel out 3, ang product natin is x. Then, for the second term, we have 12. Di-divide natin sa GCMF na 3. So, 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. And now, for our third step, we will write it in factored form. So, dito, we have 3x minus 12 is equal to 3 times x minus 4, wherein 3 is the GCMF. And we call x minus 4 being the other factor. So, dito, kinuha natin yung x dun sa step 2 kanina, as well as 4. And then, negative, yung 4 kasi negative din yung nasa given natin, yung minus 12. For our second example, we will factor x squared y squared minus 3x y squared. So, for our first step, we will find the GCMF. So, in variables or in letters, kagaya nung sa given natin, we must choose the common variable with the lowest exponent. Okay, so when we say variables, it means letters. Let's have the first term, x squared y squared. Then we have the second term, 3xy squared. So, ang common sa kanila is yung letter x and y. So, dito, we will choose x kasi kita naman natin that x squared has exponent of 2 while x has exponent of 1. So, sabi natin, di ba, lowest exponent yung pipiliin, yung mas mababa. So, between x squared and x, we will choose x. Then, yung y squared, since pareho naman siya na y squared, so, copy na lang yon. Since yun naman yung pareho sa kanila, walang lowest sa kanilang dalawa. So, copy lang natin, y squared. So, ang ating GCMF is xy squared. Next, step 2, we will divide the polynomial by the GCMF. So, each term. So, x squared y squared divided by xy squared. So, we can cancel x and y squared. So, dito, mang matitira lang sa kanya, pag maminusin natin yung 2 and 1 ng x. So, we have x. Then, for the second term, we have 3xy squared. So, pag divide natin siya sa xy squared, we can cancel out x as well as y squared. So, dito, ang matitira lang sa atin is yung 3. So, ito yung ating quotient. Now, let's go to third step, which is writing in factored form. So, if we write this in factored form, ganun ulit yung susundin natin. So, uunahin muna natin is yung ating GCMF. Then, followed by the quotient ng first and second term kanina, we have here x and 3. So, dito natin kinuha yung x, quotient ng first term, over the GCMF, and second term naman yung 3. So, negative siya or minus dahil yung nasa given naman natin is minus yung gitna. Then, lalagay natin siya sa loob ng parentheses. And we call this the other factor. And now, for our last example, So, sunod ulit tayo sa step. Step 1 is find the GCMF. So, for this given, it is visible that the binomial x minus y is common to both terms. So, yun yung nakikita natin na common na talaga sa kanila. So, therefore, ang gagawin lamang natin dito is we will get the common terms x minus y. And then, ito na yung ating GCMF. For our second step, we will divide the polynomial by the GCMF. So, we have 6 times x minus y over x minus y. So, cancel natin yung common. Ang matitira sa kanya is 6. And for the second term, we have a times x minus y over x minus y. So, ang cancel natin dito is x minus y. Ang matitira sa kanya is a. So, for our last step, write in factored form. So, here we have x minus y being the GCMF. Then, we have 6 plus a being the other factor. Yung 6, kinuha natin dito sa quotient ng first term, while a, kinuha natin sa quotient ng second term. So, ang tawag natin ngayon sa kanya is the other factor.